What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has said to you as a black girl? So these black girls, they're gonna basically, tell you what they've been told by black guys.
What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has ever said to you as a black girl? I'll go first. A man actually said that I just made the cut and I should be lucky because I'm the darkest girl he would ever talk to. Like, ew, canceled, immediately cut off. Like, another nigga had the nerve to say that I had small lips for a black girl. Like, do I just have disrespect being written on my forehead or something? Cause, like, what? What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has ever said to you as a black girl?
One time I was on FaceTime with this guy that I was talking to, and I was just so in love with him. Like, God finally did not forget about me. Like, I thought he finally sent me my Prince Charming. But then, lately, out of nowhere, right in the middle of our conversation, he goes, "It's funny, I've never been attracted to a darker skinned female." I was like, "What?" He goes, "I've never talked to a darker skinned female." And I was like, "What?" Because I've never talked to a darker skinned female. I gave him 3 chances. 3! I honestly wasn't too offended though, because I have heard that before. I have that effect on people. He was still out of pocket for saying that.
What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has ever said to you as a black girl?
Honestly, there were so many that like it was so hard to choose, but I guess I'll choose this one because it had a profound effect on my self-esteem. So there was this black guy that I met and he worked at a fast food restaurant and he wanted to get to know me, so I gave him my number and I told him that I wanted to get to know him face to face. I didn't want to be like texting buddies. So we met up before he had to go into work and like we were in his car talking and that's all it was. He tried to kiss me and touch my cat, but I had left because I felt very uncomfortable. So after that I unadded him from like my contacts and I was through with him. And he texted me later on and asked me why I hadn't been talking to him. And I was like, "Oh, you make me feel very uncomfortable." And he was like, "Shut your bitch ass up. Like, you're just dark and ugly. Like, I was just using you anyway to get some you because dark girls always give up. Honestly, you're ugly as fuck. I wouldn't get with a tar baby like you." And he's actually darker than me. And he just went on to talk about how my complexion is like seriously ugly and like doo-doo. So that hurt a lot.
What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has ever said to you as a black girl?
Okay, so obviously I am a light-skinned black woman, and coming up, I was lighter than this. So like light, bright, uncooked, tater tot type light skin, okay? And at the time, my hair wasn't natural. Like my mom was still putting like relaxers and stuff in my hair, so my hair was, very straight, etc., whatever. And so you could see the colors in my hair more and stuff like that, like when the sun made it pop and shit. Anyway, so this guy, he comes up, makes conversation, and then proceeds to ask me, like, "What are you?" And I said, "Oh, I'm black," because, I'm fucking black. He proceeds to tell me that there is no way that I can just be black. Like, I'm too pretty to just be black. Like, there was no way this level of attractiveness could only be from straight blackness. I had to be mixed with something else. And I'm just sitting here like,
What's the most disrespectful thing a black guy has ever said to you as a black girl? I'll go.
The worst thing a black guy has ever said to me was that his ex, who was Hispanic, loved him better, and that Hispanic women just know how to treat their men better like kings, and black women don't know how to do that, and that's why we get left for them. Okay. This just continuously perpetuates these stereotypes and tries to, separate us as women. And it's just so frustrating. Because in that same sentence, you could have easily just explained, how your partner, whoever you're talking to, could, love you better. Or you could even explain your feelings and what you feel would keep the relationship going, or whatever, the talking stage, whatever, just explain your feelings rather than try to put down black women and put these stereotypes on Latinas and, just be an asshole.